We play and call it work. Warhammer 40k Incursion Battle Report.
MiniWarGamer Dave here from MiniWarGaming.com, here with Josh behind the camera.
Slap my own chest.
Welcome, Wargamers, to another set of Incursion Batreps. This first one that you're watching right now will be on YouTube, and the second will be, of course, in the MiniWarGaming Vault. In a moment, we're going to show off the armies that we'll be fielding. I'm going to roll randomly for mine. Are you going to do the same thing?
I will do the same thing.
Same thing? Okay, cool. And then we're just going to see what we see. Let's take a look at the armies. Starting with you, Josh, is there an army that you hope to get for your first battle?
Not really. I mean, I really enjoy playing both of these, and I don't think it'll matter for how they match up. No. I kind of, well, Custodes. I'm not saying that I played really, really bad last time I played Custodes, but I played really, really bad last time I played Custodes. So I need a little bit of redemption.
Okay.
So there's more pressure for them. So I'm like, I want to play them on YouTube so I can show people on YouTube that I know how to play them, I think. But I also don't want to because I'm like, if I mess it up again, I'll be sad. But we're going to go 4 up for the Custodes first. And it's Custodes first.
Okay.
Looking at my Custodian force today, we're going to go Shadowkeepers because it's what they're painted as. And you know what? People are telling me just play Shadowkeepers. So Shadowkeepers it is. So looking at the list, we've got my Shield Captain on Jet Bike up front. So that's good old Captain Sumanis.
What now? Sumanis?
Yeah, he okay, let me see if I can remember it right. He's the Roman god of thunder, but not during the day, but at night. Because they're Shadowkeepers and Custodes, and I can't remember who keyed me into that name, but yeah. One of the, 8 gods of thunder that the Romans had.
Okay.
So anyways, I'm going to run him in my typical configuration just because it's what I am used to, and I want to kind of perfect this before I move on to something different. So for the relic, he has the Orc Aquilus bike, which gives him a 3-up invuln and allows him to reroll failed charges. I also went for Superior Creation, so he has a 5-up to ignore damage as his Warlord trait. And I'm going to spend 1 command point on Captain Commander and just go for the good old Indomitable Constitution, so 2 extra to his wound characteristic, bringing him up to 9 wounds. And then spending 2 command points, I will go Victor of the Blood Games. So he gets to reroll a hit roll, a wound roll, or a saving throw every player turn. Okay. That means I spent half of my command points before the game started on 1 dude.
Wow.
But hey, I like what I like. Moving over, and obviously,
Josh, I have to say, okay, I will happily ignore him throughout the game.
He moves fast, and he's got a sharp stick though, so
he's unbeatable. I don't think I can take him out. I think
there's not many people that have been able to kill him at 2,000 points, and
I think my whole army attacked him. He wouldn't die.
Well, I mean, I've rolled pretty bad sometimes. So I had actually this almost exact same character in 8th edition, died to a Chaos Lord with a Power Fist.
Oh, I like that story. Okay.
Yeah, it was awful.
That gives me hope.
It was a Nurgle Chaos Lord of all things. Ooh. So anyways, the rest of the list in this patrol detachment is I've got 2 squads of Custodian Guard, the 3-man squads with the spears there. No upgrades, nothing fancy. Oh, they do have the Misericordias, so they get 1 extra little knife stab in combat. Mostly because, I mean, I got the points for bringing that, but not another whole model. Next to them, we got a squad of Terminators with axes, same thing, the Misericordias. And then in the back there, we have a squad of 3 Virtus Praetors with the Hurricane Bolters, as well as the Misericordias on them. So the only guy without a knife is the boss.
Because he's got a stick with a knife on it?
Well, I mean, they've all got some other weapon. I couldn't afford the 3 points.
Man, these guys are huge. You ever see, okay, Last Jedi reminds me of those dudes that they were fighting at the end, only they have more armor.
I refuse to watch it. I'm one of those.
That's fair. In rolling for my side here, there is something kind of different that I've never done before, which was bring Lamenters. And yes, they're Blood Angels, and, well, technically they're Lamenters, not Blood Angels, right? According to the keywords. But anyway, I never brought them before. They're beautifully painted. Thank you very much, Adam, for that. And it really doesn't matter to me which one, because I think they will both be fun lists. Also, I don't really have a good reference for what I'm fighting against when it comes to Custodes. Knights, I have a better reference because I played Chaos Knights for a little bit back when they were new and they first came out. So we'll see what I get. So 4+ Lamenters. Okay, Lamenters it is. taking a look at the Lamenters. This is an Outrider detachment. It did cost me 3 command points. Why did I build it this way? Well, it's because it's really the only models that we had painted up in Lamenter color scheme. So that's the reason why. There's no list buildy reason other than that. These are very beautiful models, and I wanted to bring them. And I also wanted it to be different than just a straight up Blood Angel, because I wanted to do Blood Angels for both, but like doing this feels like it's bringing 2 different armies, because it is actually 2 different armies. Okay, so for my Warlord trait, we got Artisan of War, +1 damage for a weapon, which is for my Crozius. And I also chose Mastercrafted as well. So that's also +1 damage. It states that it can't be a Mastercrafted weapon that I +1 damage to, but it's not, because it's a straight up Crozius Arcanum. Unless there's somewhere else that I'm unaware of that I'm not allowed to do this, please leave it in the comments below. Otherwise, we're doing it for this game.
Yeah. End of the day, we said even if, because we couldn't find somewhere that it said it couldn't be allowed, but Dave asked if I was cool with it, and I said, "Rule it cool. That sounds awesome, man. Do it."
Okay. And then I got my Litanies of Hate here, which is probably the one that I'll be using most often. So I can reroll hit rolls, provided I actually get it up. Reroll hit rolls for me and other guys around me. I'll check the distance. I think it's 6. Might be 3 actually, which is why I need to check it. I have an Infernal Pistol, which is also good for close-up shooty, so I'll be utilizing that. For my troops, or not my troops, my
Fast attack.
my fast attack. Yeah, because I'm like, wait, they're not troops.
For the bulk of my force.
For the bulk, there you go. I have 2 units of Assault Marines. I love the way in which they are modeled, because these are Sanguinary Guard jump packs, but these are not Sanguinary Guard. They're straight up Assault Marines. And then I have a Flamer in each squad. Also on the Sergeants, I have a Power Sword and a Plasma Pistol. Everyone else is equipped with their bolt pistols and chainswords. And then also I have Melt-A-Bombs on the Sergeant. That's also something else that I will need to note, just so you guys know, and so Josh knows. It also serves as a reminder for myself, so that hopefully I won't forget if the time comes that I use them in places. For elites, we have a unit of Terminators. We have 2 there with Thunderhammer Storm Shield. The other 3, including the Sergeant, has a pair of Lightning Claws. In the back, heavy support, we have a Predator with a Predator autocannon and last cannons on the sides, and then we have a Storm Bolter up top. And then here, we have a couple more fast attack choices. There's your Typhoon Missile Launchers and your Multi-Meltas on these Land Speeders. And that's my just under 1,000 points of Lamenters. I was going to say Blood Angels. It's Lamenters.
The mission today is Eternal War Incursion, Divide and Conquer. This mission has 4 objectives, 2 labeled A and 2 labeled B. Each are placed 10 inches from the center of the battlefield. The primary objective is Take and Hold, which is progressive. At the end of each player's command phase, the player whose turn it is scores 5 victory points for each of the following conditions they satisfy, for a maximum of 15 victory points. They control 1 or more objective markers. They control 2 or more objective markers. They control more objective markers than their opponent controls. This primary objective cannot be scored in the first battle round. The Divide and Conquer secondary objective is Lines of Demarcation, which is progressive. It states, at the end of your turn, you score 4 victory points if you control both objective markers labeled A, or 2 victory points if you control both objective markers labeled B.
Remember, folks, we got another Incursion Batrep right after this one in the MiniWarGaming Vault. It'll be Imperial Knights versus Blood Angels. Now back to the game. For secondaries, what'd you get, Josh?
Okay, so I decided to go for the mission secondary because I'm really going to be heavily focused on playing the objective game. I also went for domination, again, objective game, and then attrition because I'm going to try to kill more of your stuff than you're killing of mine.
Okay, that sounds right. So for mine, I also chose the secondary from the mission.
Okay.
Just because I like to do that, just out of tradition, even though it may not best suit my army, if it feels like a challenge. Like if I can do it, it doesn't matter what army I bring, let's see what happens, right?
Sure.
There's that. I chose engage in all fronts because I do plan on being more than just my deployment area. So there's that. And then I chose First Strike because I was looking at the secondaries. I'm like, what to do against Custodes? Domination doesn't make sense. Bring it down. You got no vehicles. I just went through them. I'm like, okay, let's try first strike because I think I might have a chance of just like taking out one unit. I say that with a question mark. So if it happens, it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Special thanks to Table War for providing this battle mat for us. There's also Greenleaf Terrain for those terrain pieces, the ruins. We have Foreground for the trees, Games Workshop for the bases for the trees. And just a reminder, folks, that Silver Vault members get a discount to various companies. In this case, Table War. You get a discount at Table War when you're a Silver Vault member. There's coupons that are located in the Silver Vault member coupons section. So take advantage of that if you're a Vault member. Rolling for attack or defender. I got a 3.
You got a 1.
I will be the defender. Showing off the deployment now. This is what we got back and forth. We have Assault Squad, Chaplain, and then we have a couple Land Speeders and Predator, and then in reserve I have my Terminators. What about you, Josh?
Custodian Guard, Shield Captain, Virtus Praetors, and then my Terminators are in reserves as well. Reinforcements, I think, is what it's called.
Oh, so did you spend a command point?
I didn't know. They got it built in that they can teleport in.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think of strategic reserve and command point, so not that.
Correct, yeah.
4, 6.
Whoo!
First or second, Josh?
There's a big part of me that wants to just weather the storm. This might be very much.
You should listen to that part.
This is very much to my detriment, I think, but I'm actually going to opt to go second because I think I can work with that better.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's yeah. You know what I could? You know what's funny? Yeah, I'm thinking I might just like not do anything on my turn. Like shoot you, but that's it.
Shoot and sit.
Yep. Yeah, that's probably the best thing to do. Because if you really want me to go first, that means you want me to go up first, and then you can just like charge me and stuff. Right?
There's a degree of that, so I get to see what your turn 1 movement is, and then if you're not willing to move turn 1, it means I can take the objectives on my turn, and I'm tough to shift off objectives, so I can start to hopefully score my points and have board control.
It's interesting.
The other thing for going second would be attrition. I get to see how much stuff you kill every turn before I decide how much stuff I need to kill. And my Terminators get to drop after yours, so again, it helps with board control. It means I got to weather shooting, but hopefully I roll well.
Hopefully. So looking at Josh's army and looking at my army, I think the best way to do this is to actually go forward and be aggressive. And the reason why is, well, first off, when you're given first turn, you got to take advantage of it. If you just sit back, like it just feels like, nothing's happening. I want to see some action. It could be to my detriment, or the risk, the gamble could pay off. If I'm up here and I'm in Josh's face, I'm on the objective, then he's forced to come over here and deal with me because he wants to be on it turn 2. He doesn't want me to be on it turn 2. Yes, all your stuff is OBSEC. However, you've come out of your hole and you're out in the open. The other thing too is this: if you fail your charge with your custodians, I don't know.
You're done with the Custodian Guard going this way.
The guard going that way, yeah. So if I put my assault intercessors, or my assault marines, let's call them the right thing. My assault marines, if I go there, then I can actually cover two objectives there, and I can choose which ones I hold. And if I'm still on 2, then I'm actually on 3 objectives, and that's, you got a lot of stuff to think about, to deal with. So I think that's the plan. Assault Marines go forward. My chaplain will also here. I actually have to roll for my litany. Do litanies of hate just because, and we don't get it because dice gods don't like reverse time. Good start. I move my Assault Marines up. It's important to note that I've measured it, and each guy is within 2 inches of 2 models, especially the guys on the ends, because that's important. That's a rule that needs to happen. Also, I'm 3 inches away from that objective, and I'm also within 3 of this one. So I have 2 units now that are holding 2 objectives each. Move my land speeders up and behind the assault marine squad. I'm also going to move my predator forward. I move 8 inches there, so even with the -2, still have more than enough movement. And I'm moving up because I don't want to have to shoot through this dense cover, because I don't want to give you a -1. Although you might have a stratagem that I don't know about.
Not for penalties to hit. I can reduce the strength of the attacks incoming, but I mean, like, they're T6, your strength 8 or better on pretty much anything I'm worried about.
Yeah.
So probably not going to be worth it. I guess I can, if you shoot me with the autocannon, I can do it so you wound on 4s instead of 3s, but we'll see.
Shooting phase, starting with the Predator, gonna shoot your bikes.
Oof, okay. Probably the right choice. I will pop the 1 command point on Grim Responsibility to reduce the strength of attacks by 1. It's really only going to affect the autocannon, but...
Hey, might as well do it.
Yeah.
Might as well spend one of your 3 command points to do it.
It's 2d3 Oh, no.
Yeah, it is 2d3 shots, though. That is fair.
You know what? Nope. I'm not going to do it.
Not gonna do it.
Not just because... If the rest... If you didn't have multi-meltas and missile launchers, then I totally would. But it's only going to affect 1 weapon that has 2d3 shots. It's 2d3 on one of them,
yes.
Right? Yeah, no, that's okay. Not for the command point. I'll save it for a reroll.
Okay. So before I start shooting anything, I'm going to choose to do Upon Wings of Fire. I'll spend 1 command point. And what that does is it allows me to move an infantry winged model and be outside of 9 inches away from you. Now, you're supposed to do it before you move the model, but it's like...
You're good.
It doesn't really affect anything too much. I'm going to choose my chaplain. And I'm going to go there.
Oh, dang. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to go there because I do plan on shooting you up a bit. And he's the insurance policy, close combat, 4 damage dude that could probably take out something.
So, the thing I'll remind you of right now, I do have 3 command points, which means I could stooping dive charge you.
In what phase?
At the end of your charge phase.
At the end of my charge phase?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you fail your charge, I can try to do it back.
And you know what? That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
If that happens, and that's probably another reason why you didn't spend your command point, right?
I hadn't really considered it because you didn't have anything close enough by.
Right.
But now, guaranteed, I'm probably not going to spend my command point on Grim Responsibility.
Right. Yeah, so I'll do that, and because I have the Red Thirst, I'm able to add 1 to my charge, so it's really an 8-inch charge.
Yep.
And I still have command points left, so I can reroll if I fail. And so that's the cool thing. His Infernal Pistol, unfortunately, is not in range to shoot anything. But that's okay, because his Crozius Arcanum is beastly right now. And you got 4 wounds each on your bikes?
I do.
Okay, so yeah, that actually, I think it might be an advantage to you to take away from your front. I don't know if you will or not. They have super long range. And if you do, then maybe I'll charge your
yeah,
your
now
other
I'm
dudes.
thinking. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I like it. I like your reaction. See, the fact that I did that and then you have the reaction that you are, your thinking reaction, it's like,
right.
How do you deal with this? I love it. That's great. So just flipping this in reverse here, I am going to choose to do this inside this terrain. Reason being is if you choose to shoot at me, I get some cover. And that's really the only or if you charge me, it's a little less. I have fly, so it doesn't affect me if I charge you.
Yep.
So I think that's the best spot for me. Back over on this side now. Shooting phase, starting with the Predator. I will target your bikes.
Do it up.
Starting with the... I think the last cannons is actually best because they do the most damage, so we'll see. So both last cannon shots. Hitting you on 3s because nothing impeding, and that's...
Yeah, you're in the terrain feature. So
I'm in the terrain feature. 2 hits.
Oof.
Wounding on 3s.
Yes. There we go.
It's a great start. Let's do the Predator autocannon. So 2d3 shots. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, so 3 shots with that. Hitting on 3s. All right, that's 1 hit. And on a 3. Oh, man. Well, good thing I got some, like, land speeders.
That's rough, man.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that should have done, like, 1. It didn't even get a wound on you yet.
No, I haven't had to roll a dice.
Now for the land speeders, let's start with the Typhoon missile launchers on this. I guess it's 1 squad, right? I gotta choose everything. So let's combine everything. Starting with the Typhoon missile launchers.
Okay.
That's 3 hits. And then 3s to wound. I'll do it 1 at a time in case I choose the command point reroll. So I'm wounding on 3s. That's a wound. That's a wound. That's a wound.
3 wounding hits, okay.
Minus
2 puts me to my 4 up. I'm going to do 1 at a time in case I want to reroll. That's a fail. That's unfortunate.
Also a fail. Okay. Well, it looks like...
I'll command point reroll this one.
Okay.
Okay, and then the last roll. Okay,
all right,
so D6 damage.
D6 damage. Here we go. Getting a 6.
Ooh, okay, yeah, it just kills a guy.
Okay, nice.
They're quick. Yep, we'll just kill you.
Yeah, you got this. You got the distance, so you can afford to do that. And now for the multi-meltas. And here it goes, multi-melta, starting with a one shot on one. That's a hit, and the other one is also a hit. And now for the wounds on threes. For the first one, wound. Second one, not a wound. Do I command point reroll that? Yes, I will. Every time.
No dice. Single 4-up. No!
Nice.
They cannot make their saves!
Okay, now I'm hoping for a 4+ here to kill a second.
Yeah.
3!
Oh.
Okay. You know, looking at this, that actually, I certainly had the potential to take him out with my shots, and my Predator done something.
Oh, for sure. You could have wiped the unit. That would have been... They're 100 points a model.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, that's awesome. I just killed 100 points and almost another. Wow. So I did forget to shoot with the Stormbolter. I'm not going to shoot with it because it would have mattered.
It would have went under the guy that you did 6 damage to anyways.
Exactly. Yeah, so there we go. Now it's on to the charge phase. Yeah, I'm a little too far away from these dudes, so I will...
Just the Custodian?
Just the Custodians right there.
I will not declare an Overwatch.
I need an 8. Let's see if I get it. And I get it.
Okay.
I'm going to spend a command point on Red Rampage and add D3 attacks.
And I will be spending one on...
Another 3.
Oh, jeez, no.
Awesome.
The Grim Responsibility to reduce your strength by 1.
Okay, so on the charge, I get this, and I get this many extra. So I'll be hitting you on 2s, and then wounding you on 4s. Otherwise, it would have been 5 because of your Grim Resolve.
Grim Responsibility.
Grim Responsibility, so you subtract 1 of my strength, which I'm strength 5.
Right.
So I'd normally wound you on 4s, but you did that, so I'm wounding you on 5s. But because of Red Thirst, I'm back to wounding you on 4s.
Red Thirst is what, the first round of combat?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, add 1 to the wound roll. So now for my attacks, hitting you on 2s. That's a good roll.
Rough.
Wounding on 4s. That's pretty good. That's 5. And what's your inbound save?
4.
4 inbound save. And a 4 damage apiece. So that means you got to make 3 of them. And you have a reroll. So I'll spend my last command point and reroll one of these.
Okay.
Okay. So
Didn't help.
It did not.
Okay. I think this is going to be one at a time. I got 1 command point left. I really need one of these guys to be left alive. So 4 up or they die. He's alive. Okay, so that would be 1 dead, which I'm okay with.
Okay.
Alive. Alive. Alive.
Oh,
okay.
wow.
So yeah, this is where, for everybody that kind of comments at home, is where we have a lot of conversations. If I'd rolled these all together, I could, it's so much extra knowledge to know that, oh, I could re-roll the 1 and, you know, like, I'm going to live no matter what. But yeah,
That's
happy
right.
with how this went.
That's right. So in that case, it worked out better for me. Because if you rolled that in your original roll, you would spend the command point to roll the
I
1.
would have just kept them all alive, yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
I like command points with Custodes, though. It's nice to be able to do something on my turn. I get to swing back, though.
Yes.
Boop. These are going to hit you on 2s, re-rolling 1s. But I didn't need it. These are like strength 6.
So 3s?
Yes. I got 5 wounding hits, AP minus 3, D3 damage apiece.
D3 apiece? Okay, so I have a 4-up inbound save.
Yep.
I have no command points left. I'm just going to roll them all.
Go for it.
Okay. Okay.
3D3, so he's what, 4 wounds?
4 wounds.
Nah, he got him.
He's dead. Well, it was worth the scare. It was worth the look on your face.
That was a little bit spooky. I mean, like, losing a bike's always tough. Losing a second one would have been devastating. I am going to go ahead and do a little consolidate with them, though.
Might as well get a little closer.
Yeah.
Okay, well, worth a shot.
Definitely.
Didn't quite work. End of my turn. I don't get any victory points there, unfortunately. I don't get first strike. And I don't get engaged because I might have tried, but this unit right here is kind of in a weird spot, so let's not worry about that. However, I do get 2 victory points for controlling these 2 objectives. That is the mission secondary, so hey, what do you know?
Yeah, and that's an end of your turn, not a command phase one, so that's pretty cool, actually.
And I can do it at the end of turn 1.
Yes, it doesn't say you can't, so you're totally good to go. Alright, so in a good position to do some damage, and boy, do I gotta do a ton this turn. So, fortune favors the bold, be aggressive. Let's just move on up
I like it.
with the bikes.
I like it a lot. Because, hey, why not?
Exactly.
You know, we had an argument, because we're both Imperium, right? So, really, we shouldn't be fighting, but...
Well, we had a little disagreement about the purity of your gene seed.
And what was the consensus?
That you're gonna get stabbed.
So we're impure? Is that what you're saying?
Well, that definitely. You are one of the Cursed Founding.
Oh.
If you want to get into the old lore, I'm pretty sure Lamenters are the ones that they got rid of the Red Thirst, technically, but they have the worst luck ever.
Well, they don't seem to be very lucky for me right now.
Nope. Okay. The question is, do I want to move? How aggressively do I want to move you fellas up? Because where is the shield captain going to go and support? You jump to the other side of that. You know what? Yeah. Whoop! He's going to get himself to right about here.
Yeah.
My 3-man squad will advance. Going an extra 5. Handy dandy.
Can you charge after advancing?
No, I can't.
But you do have OPSEC.
Yep, it's just to come take this objective away from you.
I see. I see how it works.
The squad back here, not in a great spot, so I'm going to go ahead and just tuck them into terrain. Now you'll be able to shoot through, but whatever, they get a better save now and all of that, and you get Terminators.
Are they normally a 3 up?
Nope, they're a 2 up. But that way, even if you get AP1, I can still keep my 2 up.
Yeah.
Looking at my options for shooting now, we're going to have these guys go. They're going to pop the Blood Games Veterans, which is going to cost me 1 command point. Any 6s to hit will just automatically wound, though. And I will be targeting your Predator.
Interesting. Why him?
Because I want to
nothing.
start stripping some wounds off him. He's got a ton of potential. And the hope is that I can, with the charge, kill enough of these guys to be able to then consolidate into your speeders.
Ah.
Shooting into Mr. Predator there, looking for 2s. Rerolling 1s.
What are you shooting at him?
Those are the Hurricane Bolters built in. Rapid firing.
I didn't even see that.
Boop. Okay, that's still a miss.
Jeez.
These are all automatically wounds.
Oh my goodness.
So
We
we
got
got
so
7
many
so
shots
far.
with these guys.
Well, yeah, so imagine like in a full-size game, that was
I don't-
6. A squad of like 6 of these guys,
Yeah,
or I
that's
usually run
nuts.
them in 4s.
That's nuts.
And here we go, wounding you on 5s. Gonna throw another, many dice. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 14 wounding hits total.
Wow. No AP, so 3 up save, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Okay, here we go. That's too many that went through, Josh. That's
Ooh,
not.
that's solid.
That's 6. Yeah, that's a lot. That's that, Josh.
That was pretty good. I will go Shield Captain next. Here is going to shoot into your line O Lamenters. These are looking for 2s to hit. Rerolling 1s. The captain's always the least accurate of the bunch for some reason. Okay, they all
He
hit.
seems pretty accurate to me.
Yeah, now he is. Looking for 4s to wound you. That is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
3 up saves. All right, take out 2. That's not too bad. I will take him off of there and forego holding 2 objectives.
Okay. 2 custodians there are able to see through the door, and they're in the ruins, so I'm going to take shots at that squad of Assault Marines. These are hitting on 2s. Okay. Wounding you on 2s. Sorry, not 2s, 4s. But I'm going to roll high anyways. These are AP -1.
So I only have 3 models within cover here, so I'm going to roll for these 2 first. They're 4 up saves. Dead and dead. Okay. Now I'll roll for this guy. He's within it. It's 3 up save. Good and not good. So these 3 die. So here's the one in cover that I'm removing, Josh.
Yep.
Okay. Taking out my sergeant.
Now, that's the thing is also if you drop down to a low enough unit size, you're not going to worry about coherency as much to be with 2 within 2.
So that's how it's going to look. I'm down to 5 guys now, so it doesn't matter that he's not within 2 inches of 2.
Right.
Because we're down to 5. And I took my guy away to make your charge a little harder.
Makes sense. Well, these guys advanced anyway, so they couldn't charge.
Did they?
Yep.
Then I won't do that. It's a silly move. I wouldn't do that. I had forgotten that you advanced, so I
Yes.
think it makes sense to do that.
You're playing against a weird new army, so it's all good, man.
Yeah.
Over to charges. Captain is going to declare charge against this squad of assault Marines over there.
Okay.
And actually, I'm gonna double check.
There's nothing I can do about that.
There isn't. I just wanted to see what I'm going to have to roll so I know how disappointed I'm going to be. You are just over 9 inches away. So 9-inch charge.
And you have no command points, right?
I've got 1 command point, but he automatically rerolls charges anyways.
Does he?
Yeah. But he's going to spike it. Hello.
And within range of the objective, I'm guessing?
Actually, yeah, he'll be piling in a second anyways. But.
See, now, normally, I wouldn't say anything. But
You were very kind, sir. Then these bikes will just charge straight ahead. With a 6, that's good enough.
goodbye, Marines. Both squads.
Likely, yeah.
Captain first. I don't have any command points to interrupt, so you can
Yeah,
just go
so
with your stuff.
the order doesn't matter that much. He's going to hit you on 2s. Okay, he hits with everything. And then he is going to wound you on 3s with a reroll.
3s with the reroll.
Rerolling because he charged. Okay.
4.
AP minus 3.
Okay, 6 ups. I made 2 of them.
Woo!
Killed 2. Awesome. Doesn't matter which ones I take.
He's okay where he is. I still hold that objective. You can't tell me to get on the objective, then trick me to moving off of it.
Okay, over here.
Yes. Okay, so these bikes are going to hit you on 2s. No reroll help, but they didn't need it. And then same thing, they're looking for 3s with a reroll. And this is why they have a reroll.
Oh, good thing you had it. You'll get 1 more of these. When I say
Fail
1
one
more,
more.
I mean fail 1 more.
That's 7 total.
7, huh? Minus 3 again.
Yes.
Okay, 6 ups. Not a single one.
That was a drop die if you want to reroll it.
Still dead. And yes, I am still dead.
And I will go ahead and take my...
Hey, now I match you
Solid
for model count, Josh.
Actually, yeah, you're pretty close to it now.
Yes, I am.
You get cash showing up.
Ah.
These guys technically can still...
I'm not within half an inch of you.
Oh yeah,
I'm not going to pile in.
You get yourself out of engagement. Okay.
So I'm staying the heck away from you. And you have piled into my land speeders as what I expected. So
Yeah, I can probably make this look a little bit nicer. Ooh,
it looks pretty nice.
they can...
It's pretty good.
There we go.
So 3 attacks apiece because of shock assault. Oh, okay. Getting a couple hits there. They actually get a few hits because they hit on 3s. Maybe it's because there's dudes right there.
Yeah, they
hitting
just
back.
get out of the seat and punch someone?
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Okay. What's your...
Strength 4, so wounding on 5s. Oh, that's too bad. It would have been awesome if I took out 1.
Yeah, one guy just gets out of the gunner seat and just smacks a custodian bike.
That would have been awesome. End of your turn, Josh.
End of my turn. I'm well set up to score points here, so I'm going to get my 4 points for attrition. I think it's 4 points for attrition because I killed more. I get my 4 points for the secondary because I control both labeled A. Now it's an or, so even though I control them all right now, I don't get the 2 points for the 2 Bs, and then domination for 3 as well.
Very good.
Thank you.
Quite the round for you. So for my turn here, let's go here. Okay.
Just gonna get danger close.
Oh yeah, just danger close. I got a melt-a-bomb though, so I'm gonna throw one at you.
Yeah, that'll do.
And then my Terminators would come in over there, more than 9 inches away from your bikes and your other dudes on that objective back there.
Yeah.
So now for the shooting phase, I don't have my chaplain, so no litanies.
Don't gotta worry about that. Did you want to move the Predator or the Land Speeders at all, or?
Nope.
Okay.
I want to shoot you to death. That's what I want to do. On second thought, Josh, I am going to move my Predator back, so I'm going to move right there. That's 4 inches. It's already pre-measured. And the reason why is because I'm going to draw a line to your Custodes over there.
Yes.
Now it's on to the shooting phase. Let's start over here. Let's throw a melt-a-bomb into those Custodes. From the Sergeant. That's a hit, and that's a wound.
4 pinball save. No.
Fails.
Take it.
Okay, and here we go. So D6 damage. All right, that kills a guy.
Yep, that you melt a bomb to me, man.
Awesome. And now for the Flamer. Getting 6. Okay.
Woo!
Wow. Auto hitting. Let's see if I can wound you. I'm 5s.
You're strength 5 on your flamers?
No, I'm strength 4, so it'd be 5s a wound.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I understand what you said now.
So that's statistical. I got 2 wounds.
Yep. 2 up saves.
Wow, Josh. Oh my goodness.
Oof.
Okay. Very unexpected. Let's throw a crack grenade at you. That's a hit, and that's a wound. -1.
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay. Wow, that was a successful shooting for those guys. Just imagine if all of the others were still alive.
Then that's the Custodes, man. Like, if you roll hot, you roll hot. You roll bad, you roll bad.
That's true. All right, now over here. Let's, you know what? I'm feeling pretty good. This Predator is going to take out that, he's going to shoot at that last Custode. He's going to ignore your captain. No, because I don't
Come on, do it. It's not a trap.
So, last cannons first. I see the both missed. See, they've missed again.
Okay.
That's 2s again. Now, 2d3 on the Predator autocannon. So that's 4 shots. A little bit better than last time. Hitting on 4s, because I am bracketed. 2 hits. And these are wounding you on 3s. That's 1 wound.
1 wounding hit. Okay, I get a 3 up save. Otherwise, he's dead. Okay, he's alive.
And now for these Lance Speeders. Shooting at the bikes. I'll start with the... it doesn't really matter, actually.
Try the Typhoons, because you're in the Melter range for the Meltas.
I
And I got 1 guy with 1 wound left, as the reminder.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, sure. Typhoons first. So 4 shots with the Typhoons. That's 3 hits. And 3s to wound. 3 wounds. Wow. Okay.
I'm just going to roll them all. I'm not spending command points on this. Okay, they all fail.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So 1 guy's dead.
Okay.
And then roll me a d6 for damage.
Now, 1 guy's dead for 1 die, right? So the other 2?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you get 2 more going through.
All right. So D6 each.
Yeah, that just kills him.
All right. Didn't even shoot the
They're
Meltas.
free!
Did I mention that I declared shooting the Meltas at your captain? After I killed the unit in front of me?
Oh, brutal. This is not my turn for rolls.
So I actually forgot to mention my command phase, which I didn't score any primary victory points because you were on all 4 objectives with your OBSEC army.
Yes.
Also, I gained 1 command point, which I have not spent yet. Now, I will charge in with you know what? Hold on 1 second.
Because I can still Tanglefoot Grenade. And so the thing is that you want to be careful, because this is a very difficult charge because of the terrain.
Yes.
This is a much easier charge, but I could just Tanglefoot you.
I'm +1 on my charge, so that kind of offsets it a little bit.
To a degree. Depends on what I roll.
I could also do the... No. Yeah, I was going to say I could like do the one where I could roll 3, but I think I have to come in from like Deep Strike if I do that.
Okay.
So,
Where do you want to declare first, sir?
because I could still fail. That's the problem. You know what? I'll go here first. I think that's the smarter one.
Okay, so I gotta... Actually, yeah, technically I would have had to declare at the start of your charge phase.
Without me declaring
Without
any...
you declaring any of the charges. So yeah, let's make sure we do this in the proper order.
Okay.
I am opting not to Tanglefoot Grenade.
Anything.
Oh! Because that, I want to... Actually, yeah, not Tanglefoot Grenading. Because I do have, I'm on that objective, so I can interrupt for 1 command point if I'm on an objective with him. So,
Right.
there's that.
And here's the thing, though. There's chances are you're going to kill me in combat.
Yeah, I think I get a better chance of killing you than you do with me.
I don't
I
think I
hope.
could take you out. In fact, maybe I shouldn't charge you.
Now,
Huh.
I will also remind you that I do have a 1 command point stratagem that I can have one of my units heroically intervene, like a character. So...
Which is actually, I mean, if it forces you to spend a command point, maybe it's not a bad idea.
Yep.
Because I'm probably not going to do anything to you anyway. So the outcome is the same. You kill me either way, only in this way you spend a command point to do it.
That's fair.
So I'm not going to charge with them.
Okay.
Because I think I'll actually die. That's the irony. I think I do have power.
This is pretty close to like the poison in the cup scene here.
It is.
Like,
Yeah, for sure. No, it's.
There's a lot of back and forth thinking.
There is, and it matters so much because it's Incursion. Like every little thing matters. Oh man, this is killing me. You're a 2-up save, aren't you?
He is a 2-up save, yeah.
I'm not going to charge you.
Okay.
Okay, but these Terminators over there, they will charge those Custodes in cover. I need an 11. No, I need 10 because of Red Thirst. I get
Yes.
+1.
Take into account the cover.
I'm hoping to get this. I get the 10. Awesome. Okay, no Tangle Footing.
Nope. Okay.
Do you want to see what
That
you would have
would've
rolled
worked.
anyway?
No, because any roll would have been enough, right?
That's true. Even if you rolled a 1, it would have been enough because you're in cover. I have to say this. I think I have to come back to these guys, Josh. I don't know.
It's really weird to be like, no, I'm not going to charge the one man standing on the objective.
I know, but you're OBSEC and you get a 2-up save and then you'll kill me. That's why it feels like dumb to charge you. Okay, I'm still not going to charge you.
Still not going to... Okay, I got to read now. I got to figure out which one it is. Spend my last command point here at the end of your charge phase. Go Fraternity of Heroes.
So that is the one where you
I can heroically intervene as if I were a character.
Awesome. Okay, cool. Great. So now I'll go first with my charging unit, and I'll pile in. Thunderhammer's first, man. 6 attacks.
On 4s.
I mean, I got 1 command point. I probably should do this one at a time. Because it's important that I kill these guys.
If you fast dice roll, I'll let you roll it. I don't mind.
You don't mind? Okay.
I don't mind at all.
All right, well, then I'll just roll them then. 4 with the Thunderhammers. Is that enough? I'm winning you on 2s because
You're winning on
there's...
2s, yeah.
Okay, I'll keep that then.
Okay.
This I'll do 1 at a time.
There it goes.
Okay. I'll spend a command point to re-roll that one. Okay.
And now you can roll them all together.
Yeah, true. Oh, okay.
Okay, so 3 wounding hits.
3 wounding hits. Out of that, I rolled 2 1s. Look at that, eh?
Yep. So neither of us have command points left, just 4-ups. Oh,
That's
okay.
it.
That's them dead.
Awesome. Fantastic.
Well, fine. Just take that objective.
Fantastic. Now your turn over here.
Yep. Looking for 2s. Why do you do this?
That's amazing.
Then 3 to wound. It wounds, AP -3.
Okay. Please get a 6. Please get a 6. No. Okay.
Okay. And then I got the knife,
So I take out a regular dude.
which will hit on a 2.
Actually, hold on. I'll take out the flamer
Okay.
because then I got my chainsword still.
So the knife hits, and then I wound you on a 3. This is AP -2.
All right. So 5 up. And I make it.
Not bad.
Awesome. So, 1 second here, Josh. I didn't roll leadership at the end of your turn for these
Yeah.
guys. I lost 5 of them. So, on a 3 or less, I'm good. Okay.
Well, and they shall know no fear.
And they shall know no fear. Okay,
Okay, so
so
you're
we're
fine.
good.
Yeah.
All right. Just so we know.
Yeah.
So now I pile in. And, oh, I'm on the objective. And then I attack you back. Actually, hold on. Let's do this. I pile in. Or did you touch my base?
Yeah, the intention was to go and touch your base.
You did? Okay. So I'll just do it. Whatever. Power sword, dude. So here we go. Hitting you on those. And then wounding you on probably should be 4s because of Red Thirst.
Okay, yep. Is Red Third?
Heroic intervention is included in that.
Nice.
So wounding on 4s. 2 wounds at -3.
Stop! 4-ups.
Okay, he's
Got 1 wound left.
All right. Okay, so we have 3 attacks with my chainsword, dude.
Yep.
Okay, so hitting you on 3s. It's 2 hits. Okay, wounding you on 4s. Same thing. 2 wounds.
Stop it.
Here it is.
Yeah, he's dead.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
Man, that should have been a pretty safe intervention there.
It probably should have been, but it definitely wasn't.
I got a model left.
Wow. And on my turn, unfortunately, I don't get the secondary objective there because I'm not, with my land speeders, I'm not on that, nor am I holding this. I also don't get engaged because my Terminators are not quite where they should be, and that's okay because they took out the unit, and I'm super surprised that you got 1 model left.
Yeah, that was... Those were some bad dice rolls, man.
Yeah, I was not expecting
But
that.
again, that's Custodians. Like, you gotta roll with the
Wow.
punches.
On your, it's funny because like end of your turn, I'm like, okay, I'm dead.
Yep.
That was my
Yeah,
thought.
you were checked out, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, totally. I was like, man, okay, well, I'll just do this stuff because I'm dead anyway. I might as well go out with a blast. So that was a pleasant surprise.
All right, I have got a ton of work to do this turn. Like an absolute ton of work. These guys are terrifying. I don't really want to deal with them, but there's one model in my army that might be able to deal with them.
Aha.
And he is going to have to figure out where he can land. Yeah, he can land on this side here.
Awesome. Now, does he have a Hurricane Bolter?
Yep. Boom! Boom! Movement! Done! Terminator showing up.
Now, you do get 5 victory points.
I'm sorry, I did get 5 victory points and 1 command point at the start because I did have that.
You were
objective.
holding that one there.
Gonna go rapid fire with the Guardians, sorry, the Castellan Axe shooting.
Okay.
So it's Mastercrafted Bolters. I'm gonna hit you on 2s.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I hit with everything.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna wound you on 4s.
It's not what you wanted. Well, I guess that's statistical.
That's slightly above average. Should have only been half.
What do you mean above average? That's like exactly half.
Is that no? Yeah, I got 2
Oh,
fails.
I'm blind. I'm looking right at it. What the heck?
I'm like, I don't know if he's messing with me, man, but like, it's getting in my head.
AP -1?
AP -1, 2 damage a pop.
Wow. So that's the anti-Terminator gun.
That's a, yeah, well, for now it is.
All right. So the first one. Oh man. Okay, I got no command points, so one guy's just dead. Oh man. Okay.
Well, he lived.
3 die from those guns. Wow, Josh.
Jeez, okay.
Wow. Okay. those
Elite
3.
units are not doing well.
Those 3.
Who's laughing at dice rolls now? The grenade launchers, D3 shots per. So that's 4, 5. Same thing, looking for 2s or rolling 1s. I'm going to hit with them all, though. And these are strength 4 again. So 3 wounding hits. AP1 is 3, though, but you get 3 up invulns.
Yeah, because my shields.
They're just 1 damage a pop. So.
Okay, that's 1 more. And here you go, making your charge harder.
Well, I didn't want him to... Oh. The Hurricane Bolter. Looking
2s.
for 2s.
Rerolling 1.
Oh, see, you know this army.
Well, it's not hard when there's 2 models to know.
These are looking for 4s.
Oh, wow.
Okay, the boss is only getting 3 wounding hits. I mean, at this rate, you're going to fail them all. Oh, okay, maybe not.
Failed none. So that's your shots. Charges?
Yep, the... I'll declare the 9-inch charge into your land speeders with the Terminators.
Now this one will fail. Not to call dice, but...
Saw the 6 and I got so excited. I'll spend my last command point.
To reroll?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
No! I can't take the guns!
Oh, yeah, that's not good for you.
And he'll declare into the Terminator.
Right, and he just re-rolls his charge, so he doesn't even have to
Yeah,
do
he
that.
doesn't. He's not super worried about this.
Ah, you're
Cool, he's great.
good. You're gravy. You'll kill him, no problem.
Right over to combat, man. I'm not gonna get attrition, I don't think. 2s, rerolling 1s.
Oh, jeez. 2 more ones, 2 more ones. Oh,
So you could have asked for 1, and that wouldn't have been greedy. They would have given you that.
Would've been
These are
greedy.
looking for 3s, rerolling.
Uh-huh.
Okay, 4 wounding hits.
4, okay.
You're on your 3 up invuln save.
Now how much damage? D3?
D3 per, yeah.
All right. I'll just roll them all because I don't have any command points. So here we go. Okay, and he's dead.
Yeah.
That's too bad. So that's your turn.
That's my turn, man. And just to confirm, you killed 2. Yeah, I don't get attrition, man.
Wow.
Because you, like, almost tabled me. So I don't get attrition, I don't get domination, and I don't get my secondary.
By the way, we're okay with all of these facts. They're all okay with us.
Yeah, I'm up on points right now, so like I can't be like I'm gonna assault because
Yes.
yeah, this is weird now. This
is.
is super duper weird.
Super weird. Yes, I agree.
This is like turn 3 we're going into.
Beginning my turn, I get 5 victory points. Look at that. I'm actually on an objective. Yay. Sweet. That adds a little bit more to what I can do. You have more than me. You're like 9 ahead of me right now. I think exactly 9. And that's just the beginning of the round, too.
Right.
So, but that's okay. I mean, I kind of outnumber you with the models that I have. My goal this round, I think, is pretty obvious to take out your Terminators. Now, are they 3 or 4 wounds apiece?
They're 4 wounds.
4 wounds apiece.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to have to get lucky there. But they look like they don't move very fast.
They just move
so-
6. They're standard 6-inch move.
So then I'm going to move away from you and force your hand with your captain, because you can't take on all of us.
Wouldn't be the first time somebody said that.
All right. So, my land speeders, they moved back here so that they can still shoot at those new Terminators that entered and then still be within range of this objective back here. Right now, you're able to shoot at me without moving, so I think I'm going to make your job a little harder just by moving here so that you can't shoot at me. You're forced to move out. This dude, he might as well move back as far as he can go. I can draw line of sight to every part of your base, not go over that terrain, so I'm good there. I'm not going to shoot my last cannons first because I don't want to roll 2 2s again. They're going to focus on your Terminators. Let's do the Predator autocannons.
Okay.
And look at that. Already we are rewarded with messing up the dice god and what they're expecting. So I'm hitting you on 4s because I'm bracketed. That's 4 hits. See, this is what we got to do every time. And these are wounding on 3s, I'm assuming.
Yes, sir.
That's 4 wounds.
Stop.
Okay.
If you minus 1, right?
Yeah.
So I go to a 3-up save. Oh, they're fine.
Oh, wow. You're all fine. Okay. Now for the 2 las cannons. Boom, boom. 2 hits.
If you get in 2 2s.
I know, right? And for the wounds, that's 1 wound.
Okay. So 4-up invuln.
Okay.
Fails it.
Fails it, so d6 damage.
Yep, that kills a guy.
That kills a guy. Awesome. Now for the land speeders, let's do the Typhoon missile launchers.
Okay.
Do those first, hitting on 3s. All hits, wounding on 3s. Ha! 1 wound.
Alrighty. 4-up invuln. No, fail it again.
Okay. D6 takes out another guy.
Okay.
And for the multi-meltas, 2 hits. I'll roll this one at a time. First one, wound. Second one, wound.
4-up invulns. Pass 1, fail 1.
All right, so D6. All right, I will spend a command point to
Yep.
re-roll that. And finally, it works,
Okay.
and I take them out. That's exactly what I needed, exactly what I wanted, and that is my turn. Wow, you need to get attrition. You got to kill 2 units with your captain somehow. I don't know if you can do it.
No.
No.
No,
Okay.
I can't.
End of my turn. Now, in retrospect, I could have stayed there with my land speeders, but I didn't want to risk not killing your Terminators and then you charging me and killing one of my guys. So that's why I'm over here. So I don't get any points for secondaries. And I don't... I don't think I... nope. He's not quite over the line. He's not quite over, so I don't get engaged once again. I don't get engaged in all fronts. Oh, man. And I probably could have still, had I been conscientious and actually moved him forward a bit, but I didn't, so that's...
Yeah, you were busy trying to avoid
I was.
me.
I was thinking of other stuff.
Okay, in my turn, I get 5 victory points for holding an objective. And 1 command point to bring me up to 1 command point.
Yep.
I'm going to move my whole army right now.
Your whole army, okay, very good.
Yep, he gets the back of his base to right about here.
Very efficient.
Yes, thank you. And then he, shooting, he's going to put all of his shots into them.
Make a descent.
And looking for 2s to hit you.
Reroll the ones.
See, man, you're about as good of a Custodes player as I am.
Oh, man.
There's someone furiously typing that was a correct statement. 4s to wound. Okay.
Wow! So 4?
Only 4 wounding hits.
Wow.
I'm going to use a Victor of the Blood Games reroll because I don't think I'll need it on my player turn here. So basically, I get to reroll a hit roll, wound roll, or saving throw.
Okay.
So it's going to be a wound roll. 1 extra wounding hit. Haha!
So, 5, and that's no AP, right?
No AP, correct.
Okay, so here we go. You're dead.
And now I shall declare the charge against those bikes.
Good thing there's no command point, otherwise I would have overwatched.
It's true, that actually could have been scary Overwatch.
And you're good.
Oh, hello! Okay, swinging into you now. I need 2s to hit you. What's he do?
He rerolls, unfortunately.
Okay, so they all hit.
What's he do? I'm testing you, Dave.
3's to wound.
And rerolling these two.
Because I've got the lance, yeah. So
Where would
5
you be
wounding
without your rerolls?
Woo!
Where would you be? Okay. Just gonna roll them all, because, you know, no command points for me, so 6 up saves. Looking for 3 6s here because I just want to see your face. No 6s.
Uh-oh!
Alright,
So I do got to do these, your 6 wounds?
Yep.
So I can do the first 2 safely. So that's 4 damage.
Yes. 5, 10.
5 damage.
You gonna command point it?
I don't want to.
You don't need to. I love how you did the one before. You just wasted the command point. Now you actually need it.
Well, I got 1 command point right now, and I don't think I need it for much of anything. I say nope. That's fine.
Okay.
Next one kills you. Doesn't matter what I roll.
Yes.
So that's 1 land speeder dead, and then the next one is going to take 1 damage.
Okay. Well, hey, that's all I could ask for, right? There you go. Oh, see if I explode.
Yes, good call.
Nope. Gonna hit you back. 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. All hits. Wounding you on 5s. No wounds.
Okay.
Okay, I don't roll for leadership.
I'm just going to kind of consolidate you.
Okay. And that's the end of your turn, Josh.
I don't get attrition. I only killed 1 unit.
Awesome.
Which means I can get attrition next turn.
You could possibly. Beginning of my turn, I don't get any victory points because you have upset, correct?
I do, yes.
Okay. I do get a command point, though, which is super cool. I'm not going to give you the satisfaction of killing me on my own turn, so I'm going to fall out of combat. And I'm going to probably zip over that way. So I'm going to fall out here. It's pre-measured. That's 16. I'm going behind the building so that you can't just draw a line of sight because that's a rune. It's obscuring. This dude is a little bit scared of you, but not so scared that he won't fire at you. So speaking of firing, let's do it now. How many shots? These are the Predator.
The Predator autocannon?
Predator autocannon. Getting 4. Okay. Hitting on 4s. Let's see. 2 hits. That's sounds about right. And those 2 is 1 at a time. That's not a wound. And this one. That's a wound.
Okay. I go to a 3-up save. He's fine.
You're fine. Come on, last cannons. Will you do something ever this game? 1 hit. Do you wound? That's not a wound.
Really?
No. Oof. You know what? I'm going to command point reroll that.
Okay, these have worked for you every time.
And there you go.
I get a 3-up invuln. He passes.
You pass. All right, a couple Stormbolter shots. Hitting on 4s. Wounding you on not that. Okay, well, that's my turn.
Okay, so over my turn, I get a command point. I get 5 more victory points. So over to my turn here, 5 victory points, 1 command point. I am simply going to move to over here.
Thought as much.
Yeah, the idea is that way I can still score the objective on my next turn. And let's shoot at you. These are all looking for 2s. Okay, for the reroll. I was waiting for you, man.
Yeah.
Gave you the alley-oop and you didn't take it. These are looking for 5s to wound now. And so that's only 2 of them. I will do my Blood Games reroll here. Nope, so just 2.
Here you go. Ready? Save.
Okay, I'm going to charge you.
Oh, okay. You're in. You can't fail, plus you can reroll. I think that means you could double not fail.
Yeah.
So 5 attacks?
Indeed, sir.
No rerolls needed?
Because what was your... Oh, yeah, I'm wounding you on 3s. Okay, 5 wounding hits.
5 wounding hits, so 6 up save.
Yes.
Here we go. 4 go through. So unless you get like 1 on each one, because I have 5 wounds left.
Yeah.
Okay, he's dead. Do I explode? No. And that's it for you, and it looks like you get attrition.
Yeah, he'll take his consolidate to there, and I'll get my attrition.
So you did get your attrition, nothing else.
Correct.
Because you don't have enough to get anything else. And thank you for doing that. I don't know if you did it on purpose to taunt me, but you made it so I can actually fire at you, because before you're obscured behind that.
I'm totally good, man. I got 2 command points, and
Really?
yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, well, let's see if I can actually do something then. You know what? I'm going to make your job a little easier. I'm going to move up here. Actually, that makes no sense, because it's what? It's turn 4?
It's your turn 5.
It's turn 5.
Yep.
Okay, it makes 0 sense to do that. I won't do that. I'm going to stay there.
Stay in the corner.
And here we are. Okay? Missile launchers. Or, sorry, autocannon. I don't have any missile launchers. Predator autocannon, getting 4 shots. Hitting on 4s. That's 1 hit. That's a wound.
Okay.
-1. That goes through.
Did I fail it?
That's 3 damage.
Do I use it now? I will use the Victor of the Blood Game reroll now. And it doesn't go through anymore.
Oh, would you look at that? Okay, now for 2 last cannons. Hey, these 2 last cannons can kill you, man.
They could.
There's a chance. Hitting on 4s. You know what? I'm going to spend my last command point to reroll this.
Yes.
It just makes sense to do. Okay, so I hit you. And then wounding you. That's a wound.
Okay. And then 3 up invuln. I'm going to spend a command point. And I pass it.
Do you reroll all your rolls into 6s?
Just to taunt people. When I only need a 3, I'll roll a 6.
Ah.
Yeah, but when I need to make a 2-up armor save, I just roll 1s.
Ah. And beginning your turn, you score another 5 points. And here's the question, Josh. Can you take me out
Maybe.
for a steak lunch after you table me? Oh, man.
That'll put
How far
me-
do you move?
He's a 14-inch move.
Okay, you're just seeing how far your charge is?
Yep. So it's going to be a 10-inch charge after I'm done moving.
Ah, you know, there's a chance you're not going to table me.
There is. So he's going to go to there.
Uh-huh.
Approximately. So I'm about 10 inches off.
Sure.
I will spend one of my 2 last command points to pop the Veteran of the Blood Games strat for when I go to shoot you. 6s to hit will just automatically wound.
Okay.
And so show me 2s, but truly 6s. Okay, so we got 3 wounding hits so far. Rest of these are looking for 5s. And I will take the Victor of the Blood Game reroll now. Nope. So you owe me 7 saves, good sir. Nope.
7 saves, Josh. Here we go. All right, 1 goes through. I'm down to 4 wounds.
Alrighty. 10-inch charge.
That's a 9.
Did I roll that? I couldn't see. Oh,
That's
no.
a 9, but you get your reroll. So here it is. Here it is. Can you get it?
No.
No.
Okay, so I don't table you out.
Oh,
and I don't
nice.
get attrition on the last turn either.
Nice. Well, that's the end of that. I scored 7 victory points.
You did score a grand total of 7 victory points.
I did. How much you get?
I got 35.
Yes. So that is a clear win for the Custodes.
Yes.
And you know, it's funny. As much as you got a whack ton of points there, it didn't feel like you won fair and square, right? But
Right.
it didn't feel like you absolutely obliterated me because it went back and forth.
There's
a bunch.
this weird closeness to the game still.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, I mean, you got that point there where you had 2 units on the board. I'm like, okay, there's a chance.
Well,
there's hope.
At the end of my turn 2, or sorry, the end of your turn 2 or your turn 3 or something, like I had 1 model left before the Terminators. Yeah, actually, yeah. At the end of your turn 2, I had 1 model left on the board, I think.
Yep. Yeah, so it's just such a weird thing. And I'm like, man, how is he going to come back from this? But, you know, at the end of every turn, I kind of think that. Yeah.
Well, you were playing an army for the first time that you had never experienced before. You don't know at all what Custodes do. I think I did an okay job of explaining, but, like, you got to see it happen a couple times.
Yeah, I see the eliteness where if you roll any 1s, you're, like, dead.
Once you start losing guys, yeah, it's brutal.
It is brutal. Yeah, and, you know, as of late, been fighting a lot of, like large amounts of infantry, and so I'm used to fighting that, not used to fighting heavy elite armies.
Right.
Yeah, and it's interesting because, you know, in an incursion-sized game, it's like it could go very bad or very well for you.
Yeah, it can be very swingy back and forth, but this game super close. The Steve game, it was almost the exact same when we were down to hardly any models left at the end, but like the scores would have been flipped. Like he destroyed me on points.
Yeah.
So I think I did better here.
Absolutely.
Grenade. Yeah, I mean, obviously I did. The only thing I think that was a kind of a questionable play in the beginning, and I still stand by my decision, is when your chaplain came in, I could have Tango Foot grenaded him to make that charge pretty difficult.
I think in retrospect, I would have kind of held him back a little bit and not charged him, and that would have made it better for the turn after, where I could actually go in and shoot something with the Infernal Pistol, and then also charge.
Okay.
Yep. Get more stuff backed up by his dudes, and actually gave his guys rerolls on the litany. So I think it would have been better had I actually waited. I just think it would have been amazing had I taken out that unit, kind of made it harder for your attrition.
Yes.
And just kind of like messed you up a bit, you know?
Well, so looking at your secondaries, because you went with first strike, so you're kind of trying to get that first strike off too.
And the other thing too is both my land speeders, like one of them had line of sight to that Custodes squad.
Yep.
So he rolled really well when he was shooting against the bikes. Had I focused fire his shots on the Custodes, there's a chance I could have taken them out with the help of the chaplain, of course. Now, granted, you rolled really well on your saves for your Custodes, but it just would have been that many more wounds that you would have had to save.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I stand by the decision to do it because I think it was a good gamble. Obviously, it didn't work out in the end, but I think it was fun to see. And
right.
High risk, high reward. It's always one of those cases.
That was the thing, yeah. The back and forth deploy too. Like no matter what, looking at the board, you were gonna. I think I finished before you, so you were gonna find something to shoot at the bikes. Like you were able to put at least your Predator and probably your land speeders in a position that you can just shoot the bikes.
Yeah.
Because you deploy the Predator last. Land speeders can move to shoot, so there wasn't a whole lot I could have done about that other than taking first turn.
Right.
Which I'm still back and forth. I'm happy with my decision because it's obviously had worked out, and I like that information that going second gives you. So that was the back and forth. I traded a bike I traded a tenth of my army to be able to go second and see what Dave was doing and play somewhat reactive to that.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thanks a lot, guys, and stay tuned for our next battle.
Thank you very much, guys, for tuning into this battle report. Stay tuned for another Incursion Batrep in the MiniWarGaming Vault. It'll be Imperial Knights versus Blood Angels. If you're not a Vault member, we encourage you to click on that link in the video description below and sign up for a free 7-day trial to the MiniWarGaming Vault so that you can see this Batrep and all of the other Incursion Batreps that are also in the Vault as well. We have a library of them. You will love it. There is a plethora of different types of armies that we use in these battle reports, and we do it all for your viewing pleasure. Vault members help to support us, and they make it so we can do these battles for you guys. Thank you very much, and happy wargaming.